एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निर्भव निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजूनी सैभं गुर प्रसाद जप आद सच जुगाद सच है भी सच नानक होसी भी सच वाहेगुरु 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 ਤਿਨ ਬੇਦੀਆਂ ਕੀ ਕੁਲ ਵਿਖੇ ਪ੍ਰਗਟੇ ਨਾਨਕ ਰਾਏ ਸਭ ਸਿੱਖਨ ਕੋ ਸੁਖ ਦਹਿ ਜੇ ਤੇ ਭੈ ਸਹਾਇ ਸਭ ਸਿੱਖਨ ਕੋ ਸੁਖ ਦਹਿ ਜੇ ਤੇ ਭੈ ਸਹਾਇ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. Alright, last week we finished the Char Bajjar Kreta. So we're going to carry on with the Rehat that's sometimes told in the Amrit Chars. So the Amrit Chars, depending on where you go, will differ in the level of detail that they're going to. So some of them, like, they finish the Rehat in 10 minutes, some of them finish in 5 minutes, some will take half an hour, 45 minutes or an hour. It depends where you go. But anyway, the Panj Takht, you should know what the Panj Takht are. Yeah? So Sri Akal Takht Sahib, Takht Sri Harmandir Ji Patna Sahib, Takht Sri Keskar Sahib, Takht Sri Damdama Sahib, Takht Sri Abhijal Nagar Sachkhand Hazur Sahib. You should know those off by heart. And you should know the history behind them. So Damdama Sahib, the SGPC say that their Rehat was made in 1930 to 1940 whatever, and they discussed it, but then they put Damdama Sahib as one of the Takhts in there, which proves that the SGPC Rehat has also been updated, because Damdama Sahib as a Qawm, we made Damdama Sahib a Takht in 1966 I think, even though Guru Gobind Singh's hukams do say that is a Takht anyway, but as a Qawm that's when it was recognised. Now the Char Dham, the four foundations, these are four Guru Kards which are seen as the founding sort of stepping stones for Sikhi in terms of its development, and for us as well in terms of our Sikhi. So Sri Nankana Sahib, where Guru Nanak Dev Ji was born, Sri Amritsar Sahib Darbar Sahib Harmandir Sahib, Taran Sahib, which is just outside Amritsar, and Sri Muktsar Sahib, so Jali Mukte. Theek ya? Alright, so we're going to go into the Rehat again now. So piercings and jewellery. Bide Kana Nakko Satgur Ki Maryada. Yes, so by they are saying Rehatnama, this is yes. So it's saying basically Bide Kan. So basically you can't put holes in your ears, which is a piercing. Na Nak Ko, yeah, neither in your nose. Satgur Ki Maryada. So it's saying this is the Maryada of Satguru. So people do question, where is it written? This is always the sort of questions on the internet. Where is it written? Prove it. There's a Rehatnama for you if you want to believe it or not. That's up to you. Sings and singing are not to wear earrings, rings as well, and other jewellery. So you have these Amritaris get married with the Karpanda out and the Dhanamalle on and the Chakra and the Tir and whatever, and then they got a Sarablo ring on or something. Oh, huh? Platinum. Oh, well, they've moved up in the world now. It's platinum, white gold. Yeah, more expensive than normal gold. Theek ya? But that's the Maryada. It's up to you what you want to practice. Your wife might kill you if you don't give her a ring. But anyway, yeah. Jan Nanak Antavar Naam Gehana. So Guru Nanak in Gurbani saying, yeah, the only Gehana, the only jewellery you take with you is Naam. Yeah, so everything else is temporary in the world. So your vanity is also temporary. Anyway, by Chopa saying makeup. Oh, no foundation, no this, no that, yeah. Surma paye sotan khaya. Surma, yeah. So that's the, I don't know, eyeliner, mascara, I don't know, yeah. But anyway, he's saying surma bhi pa ke tan khaya ban janda, yeah. Yeah. And then Mendi as well. Hey, be quiet. Mendi as well. Jo Sikh ki tira, Mendi hathi laye sotan khaya. Katira, I think it means like dog. I'm not sure what the word katira means. Puppy. Yeah. But that's a katura. It says katira here. I don't know. That'll sound worse if you say it in English. But anyway, yeah. So it's basically saying whichever Sikh puts Mendi on their hands, it says Hathilai Sotana Khaya. Yeah. So it's saying Mendi as well. The reason it's saying Mendi is like makeup. It might be temporary, but if you're doing it for vanity purposes, Hanji.
Like when people get married, normally they put this one on the.
Oh yeah. This
is that like a Hindu thing, or is that just like
the sorma at the wedding? We're gonna get to the Anand Karaj anyway this today, but the sorma in the weddings is supposed to be done by your pabi, isn't it, or something? Yeah, it's her chance for one to poke you in the eye, but
It's just like a ritual. It's not. Yeah, it's not anything. It's just ritualistic, है ना. Panj pyare char sahibzade and khalse de rang, yeah. So you should know again, especially this is one of the most important things here, yeah. You should know the Panj Pyare's names off by heart. Why? Because when you do Bhog to Deg, Kara Prasad, you have to know their names off by heart. Because I'm not taking any questions. Give me at the end. No, give me at the end now. Write it down. Give me at the end. I'm not going to take no questions now until the end. Okay. Anyway, the Panj Pyare's names, yeah, you have to know them off by heart because when you do Bhog to Deg, so you do the Kirpan and then afterwards when you take the Panj Shanda of the Bhatta, so you take 5 out afterwards for Panj Pyare, you're supposed to mentally repeat their names when you take it out. ठीक है? Does that make sense? Okay. Char Sahibzade as well. If there are brothers, then you should know their names. Yeah? ठीक है? Khalse de Rang. Now on the internet and with the expansive people wanting to wear funky colours, even Sant Babbe and Bhai Sahibs and Virjis, yeah? Yeah? They make a big deal. Why can't we wear red? Because I want to look like the Power Rangers. Yeah, I want to wear the pink and I want to wear the green and the red. Yeah? So, they say, where's it written? Yeah? The Khalsa de Rang, traditionally, yeah, you will not find anywhere, yeah, in Maryada Torte, yeah, the Khalsa always will certain colours. Now, Guru Sahib did wear red and other stuff, possibly, because Guru Sahib is the centre of attention and Guru Sahib was above us. Yeah, Guru Sahib might have had 3 wives, we can't handle one. Yeah? But some of the stuff that Guru Sahib did is outlawed for the Khalsa as well afterwards. But anyway, so blue, white, yellow, orange, black really came about afterwards in this century. So black really wasn't worn by Sikhs, in terms of the star especially. It was worn that the star started as a protest against the British. But traditionally, it wasn't a black star, it wasn't really worn. But anyway, those are the 4 rang they say, na. I've put yellow and orange together because it says Gesti and some people say Basanti and it just gets confusing. So that's in there. But anyway, now where some of the rang do get mentioned, yeah? So, Suha Pehre So Tanakaya. That person that wears the colour red is a Tanakaya. So that's again by Chopa Singh's Rehat. Now, the 2 colours that are really frowned upon is red, dark red and dark green. Yeah? Dark red because that was seen as the Hindu rang and Devi rang. Yeah? Yeah? So it's dark like maroon red, let's say, yeah? The red that you wear on weddings basically. Yeah? And even to the extent that there's a Ramayana by Tulsi Das, and in that Tulsi Das Ramayana it says that Ramchandra, when he got married, wore a red star. So that's how far in an old Indian tradition is to wear a red star on your wedding. Yeah, so we say we don't like the Hindus, but then we follow most of their practices at our weddings. Yeah, so that's the red colour, and the dark green was the colour of the Mughals in battle as well. So even when we went to battle, the Hindus might have worn Lal Diya Nishaniya and the Mughals might have worn green. Yeah. Now the other thing is those 2 colours as well, red and green, they're seen as enticing colours for the mind. Yeah, they catch your attention, and we're supposed to be sadde and simple in our outlook. I don't frown upon using red for Ramalle, because I think Maharaj should be the centre of attention. Dark green, I just hate the colour, so I just think it shouldn't be used, yeah. But dark red or any red, I don't see a problem with Maharaj, Hana. ठीक है? But this is sort of traditionally given, Hana. So all the Jathabandiyan, the Pratan Jathabandiyan, yeah, they all believe in this as the rang, Hana. So the new ones come back this century, they want to wear different colours and be fashionable, Hana, and wear a different outfit every day. Carry on, Hana. But anyway, 5 groups that you shouldn't associate with. So these are people who were like disowned by Akam. Now I haven't put the Rehatnama there because there's nearly every Rehatnama says it, that you don't do mail with these people. So all the Pratan Rehatnama, everyone says it. This is across the board. And it's even in the Shromani Committee one as well. So Meene, yeah, are the offspring of Priti Chand. Priti Chand was Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji's elder brother, and he tried to kill Guru Arjan Dev Ji. He tried to kill Guru Har Gobind Sahib as well afterwards, and his descendants did, sorry. And so we don't associate with any of the Meene. Obviously, it's sometimes hard, you won't know who someone is, but we don't associate with them at all. Any Masands as well. Masands were stopped as a tradition by Guru Gobind Singh. Masands were sort of like Sikh missionaries, yeah. Not missionaries in the New Term, but missionaries in terms of like Pracharaks, yeah. But the Masand tradition was stopped by Guru Gobind Singh, and it comes in the Rehatnama again and again that you don't deal with Masands. Now the Masands, what they did, so it says here, by Prahlad Singh's Rehat, you're not to obey Masands, they will con the Sangat. Yeah? And Maharaj killed some of the Masands as well. So you know how today some people say, oh, why are you being so harsh? Sikh is all about love, yeah? And you shouldn't do this to people, you shouldn't beat them up, you shouldn't drag them down, you shouldn't do this. Oh, yeah, Nihang Singh ne sharab pee li, kyo danda charya, yeah? Go to Anandpur Sahib at the back of the Langar hall, yeah? And they're still there, yeah? Karahiyan this big, tel diyan karahiyan, the Guru Gobind Singh fried the Masands alive, yeah? So Guru Sahib did that, and the reason Guru Sahib fried them alive is because they were pracharaks who were drinking, possibly taking people's daughters as their wives, forcibly taking money off them, so they do loads of bad stuff. So it isn't to say all the Masands were wrong, but Maharaj stopped the tradition with the onset of the Khalsa as well, to say Sikhs are Sikhs. There's no sort of inequality, no one's of a higher standing at all. Ram Rai, Sri Guru Rai Sahib's eldest son, Ram Rai, he changed Gurbani from Mitti Musliman ki to Mitti Beiman ki to please Aurangzeb, and Guru Sahib said, don't ever come back. He does get baksha afterwards, but his followers, they're really bad, and they even killed him as well. But Ram Rai, the Sangat, they still carry on. So they're in Dehradun and they've got their own guruship and they carry on to this present day. So we don't have any dealings with them as well. Yeah? And they also call Ram Rai their guru, and they've carried on whatever they do now. Dheer Maliya, yeah? Dheer Maliya, the elder brother of, no, it says Guru Har Rai Sahib, yeah, I think it's wrong, that is. Yeah, it is actually, that's right. So it's Baba Gurditta's eldest son. So he's a grandson of Sheme Patsha, Dheer Mal was, yeah? Became the enemy of the Guru, set himself up as an opposing Guru because he didn't get the Guruship. Then at the time of Name Pasha, someone called Shihi Masand, who was his follower, actually shot at Guru Tegh Bahadur as well and missed, tried to kill Name Pasha. And Tirmal at the time of Abu Bakala set his own Gaddi as well, to say he's the Guru. Yeah. Now, modernly, they're at Kartarpur and in the Pahariya, somewhere in the mountains, I'm not sure where, yeah. And you'll hear of them by someone called Baba Vadpag Singh, yeah, and they do these exorcisms and stuff like that. So that's who they are nowadays. So in the Kartarpur near Jalandhar, most of you have driven past that or been there, that's where they are, yeah. They're the ones also who've got the first Guru Granth Sahib Dasroop, and they've still got it to this present day, yeah, and they're doing a foul job of preserving it and how they treat Maharaj Swarup, but we can't take it off of them. But anyway, because there's a lot of history about them having it and then Maharaj saying have it back, whatever. But anyway, Gangu Shaya and Hindaliya, Gangu Brahman, who double-crossed the Sahibjade and Mata Gujar Kaur and handing them over. Yeah, Hindaliya are people who changed the Janam Sakhi of Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji. So Pai Balla's Janam Sakhi, Pai Balla gets it narrated, yeah, and that's the history, that's the original history. So all the Sakhi you hear about Guru Nanak are all from Pai Balla, the Janam Sakhi. Some historians nowadays say, oh, it's a false recension, it's not a true version. But without Pai Balla's Janam Sakhi, you ain't got no history on Guru Nanak, apart from Pai Mani Singh's Janam Sakhi. But the majority is from Pai Balla's anyway, and it's all copied from there. It doesn't matter if you believe it's true or not, but you're taking it all from there anyway. Yeah. So Shihi Masand, sorry, he's one of these, yeah, from the Hindaliya. I got it confused from over there, so that's wrong, yeah. But Shihi Masand, yeah. But anyway, so that's who they are, yeah. Theek ya? These 5 groupings. Then Panjada male ni karna, yeah. So this is Roti Beti di Sanj. So these are the people you shouldn't, as Khalsa. So this is specifically for people who are Amritari, yeah, shouldn't associate with people who do these things. So Roti Beti di Sanj, basically you don't have share meals with them or have meals off them, and then you don't marry your daughters after them as well, yeah, or your children. So people who smoke or use tobacco, yeah. So if you think about that, how would you survive in the modern world? But that's what the Rehat says, Anna, some of these, yeah. People who kill their daughters, either at birth or in the womb, yeah. So Kurimar, Narimar, they call it, yeah. Yeah, and there's a pankti here, Anna. Brahmane ke lika takanjga anchari katana, fitka kor badiya sada sada avaman. So killing a daughter is part of the arti, killing a brahmgyani and killing a cow, yeah. They're all seen as really bad sins, yeah. The reason the cow's in there is because we drink milk from a cow. Theek ya? It's not to say we do puja of a cow, yeah. But gans always seem pavitra in Indian society anyway. कन्या को मारे मोने को कन्या देवे so tankhaya. That's by the Sangretnama, yeah. So killing your daughter, मोने नु ब्याहनी कुड़ी अपनी, yeah, tankhaya. ठीक है? Now, our ex-SGPC Pradhan, Jagir Kaur, killed her daughter. Yeah? And the killing of daughters is a really massive thing in our society in India. And I think in Punjab, it's probably got the highest rate of like abortions. Because they do sex selection now in Punjab. Even though it's outlawed, they still do it in some places. Those who sell their daughters as well. Yeah? Now this works both ways. In terms of some people sell their daughter and get paid for selling her in marriage. But some people then take payment off the girl side in terms of the daj. So in places I know in India, they'll ask for a brand new car for £15,000. That's pounds, because that's how much it costs in India. So they ask for a brand new car with the daj. And if they don't give it, they say, don't bring your daughter to our house. Yeah, and even the Jewellery in India now, they ask for like a motorbike and things like that. They sit in a lakke, yeah, near Fatehgarh that they do it, yeah. But anyway, so both those are outlawed, this sergom, in the Rehat, it's like, I don't know what it is really, it's those that cut some of their hair from their head, I think the sergom definition is more about people who kept their case and then cut them. That's what it's about, because that's really frowned upon. Someone who keeps their hair and cuts it, so they become Behamuk from their guru. So that's seen really bad, But then they had this other term, I forgot what it was now, but I put it in here as English, just, those who completely shave all their hair from their face and head. I can't remember what the name for that was now. It's not sirgum. I think I think it's a tradition in Hinduism where they shave everything. Baddan, yeah, that's it. Baddan karna, yeah. So I don't know what that is historically, but they say you shouldn't also have any association with those people, and then also those people who are excommunicated from the Qawm now. So Nakli Nirankariye, Sacha Sauda, Noor Meliye, yeah. So those people today as well. So these are like sects or whatever they are, and fake cults, So all right, that's the end of the Rehat for the Amrit Sanchar at that point. ठीक है? So we're going to start the Anand Karaj now. Now the Anand Karaj, so that's when you get married and you're supposed to get bliss from it, yeah? Yeah? So the aim is to get bliss. That's what the word means, Anand, is to get bliss. Yeah, so you become a householder and you live in the world. You do not have to do that. That's the first thing. It's not compulsory. A lot of Jathebandi and Sikhs and Pracharaks across the world will say, it is compulsory, you must get married, you're not a Sikh if you do not get married, yeah? But then when you mention, yeah, the first Panjapare, where they're married. Oh. So our Qawm starts from 5 people who were Bahangams who didn't get married. None of the first Panjapare got married. Baba Deep Singh didn't get married. Modernly, Jathebandiya, by Rama Singh of the AKJ didn't get married. Baba Thak Singh, Taksal didn't get married. Yeah. Donne chalde ara, all it is, majority is 99% are going to get married, that's fine. That's everyone's got their path, but it's not compulsory. Let me be clear about that, yeah? The end game of marriage and non-marriage is the same, to get to God. That's the whole point of it. So that you choose a vehicle, you either get married and use that as a vehicle to get to God, or you choose not to get married and use that as a vehicle to get to God. But the end game is the same. So it's a vehicle for salvation. Overarching aim is salvation, not romance, not property, not kids, and not cars. ठीक है? Anyway, so if we're going to look at the definition of what Anand is, yeah, what is Anand according to Gurbani? Yeah, so Anand sabko kahe Anand Guru te jane. So everyone talks about bliss, yeah, but you can only know true bliss by knowing from the Guru. Kar kirpa kilve katte gyan anjan sarya. The Guru blesses our sins, cuts them away, yeah. Anand Karaj, aim is to get bliss, yeah, get to Anand, become a householder, live in the world. Like I said, you don't have to do it, it's not compulsory, yeah. But the whole point is to get to God, yeah. So even if you choose not to get married or get married, the whole point of human life is to get to God. That's what we've got to do, Anna. So Anand Karaj, getting married, getting involved in the world, it's a vehicle for salvation, Anna. But overarching aim is to get salvation, not to get married, not to have romance, not to have kids, not to have property and a car, whatever it may be, yeah. Gurbani actually denounces all of that. So the definition of Anand Yeah, Anand, Anand, sab ko kahe Anand Guru te janaya. Yeah. So everyone talks of bliss, yeah, but that can only be known by the Guru, through the Guru. Kar kirpa kilavik katte gyan anjan sarya. When the Guru is merciful upon us, he cuts that kilavik, yeah, kilavik paap, so our sins. Gyan anjan sarya. Gyan is wisdom, yeah. Anjan is actually like sarma, yeah. So that's a sarma of gyan, yeah, spiritual wisdom, yeah. And this is the crucial line, so I'll put it in red, Hana. अंदर हो जिनका मोह टूटा तिनका शब्द सच्चे स्वार्या. Yeah. So internally अंदरो जिनका मोह attachment टूटा. So that person whose attachment breaks, yeah, तिनका शब्द सच्चे स्वार्या. Then they realize what the shabd is and they get imbued with that shabd. Yeah. So through the shabd we're supposed to break our attachment to the world. Yeah. That's when we get to this Anand. Yeah, Kahe Nanak eho Anand hai Anand Gur te janya. So Guru Sahib saying this is actually the whole route of getting that Anand. Yeah, so the aim of Anand, getting to Anand according to Gurbani, yeah, is break the bonds of false love of the world and realise internal love of God. Yeah. Some will have to go through marriage to realise this, yeah. Yeah. So as they think marriage or family life can provide suck or pleasure. So they have to go through the pain of realising that actually it can't, because they've got some arse for suck from there. Yeah. Only permanent pleasure giver is God, all else is temporary. Yeah. So they say till death do us part, and then we have a party and get married again. Yeah. Anyway, romance, love, attachment, attraction, sexual gratification, relationships, and so these are all the sort of things that come into marriage. Yeah. Now I'm not sure if that kid sitting next to the should be in here for some of this we're going to now discuss. How old are you? You shouldn't be in here. You need to go now. But go and sit in the lingo, we'll call you back in. Isn't anyone else under 12 here? Under 12. We'll call you back. We'll call you back. It's going to get more in it at the moment. That's what it is. So romance, yeah. People think they're going to get romance, yeah. Then we get involved in trying to get love and get attachment from that, even if you don't get love, Hannah. Attraction, yeah, to the opposite sex. Sexual gratification through marriage. And relationships, yeah. No male jindi, sas male jindi, jo marji utthe panga pay janda, yeah. Now LGBTQ, I don't know where these Q's come from, yeah. Curious, I don't know what it is, yeah. Yeah. It's a new thing, isn't it? Yeah. It is, isn't it? I've never heard of it. I heard it the other week, and I've got to add that now as well, isn't it? Yeah. All right. If you're lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and curious, whatever that may be, yeah. Yeah. No, stop laughing. Yeah. Look, serious. Look, if you are, yeah, that doesn't mean anything in terms of Sikhi. What it means is, yeah, you can't get married. So the Sikh system says you have a husband and a wife, have a husband and a wife, and you have sex to have kids. You don't have sex for the fun of it. Yeah. So it's simple as that. So if you are of this liking, let's say, yeah, the sexual act that you'll be engaging in, stop it, idiots. Yeah. In the sexual act that you're engaging in, yeah, that is just sexual gratification. It doesn't lead to reproduction. Yeah. So in Sikhi terms, people say, well, Guru Granth Sahib doesn't outlaw it. Guru Granth Sahib doesn't say the Panj Kakar. Yeah. Guru Granth Sahib doesn't give a lot of the rest, but the Guru Granth Sahib does say, yeah, that yeah, it says that you see your other sisters as mothers and daughters, and you only have one, Eka Nari. Yeah. So in Guru Granth Sahib it says actually you have a heterosexual relationship. So people who are homosexual and trying to promote this view, sorry, it doesn't exist in Sikhi, nor has it ever existed. So for the last 300-400 years we've had Sikhs, there's not been anywhere where it's been actually accepted. So even the Akal Takht Sahib has done Hukamname because people have asked the question saying, no, you can't, it doesn't matter if the UK says you can have a homosexual marriage, it's not allowed for a person to have lava. So by law they can get married, but in terms of Sikhi, it's not allowed. Now what the person's got to realise is, you don't have to get married anyway. Yeah. The whole point is to get to God. So it doesn't matter if they're of that thinking, the whole point of Sikhi is to get to God. So you have to sacrifice certain things. So some people might have to sacrifice their sexual life. Some people might have to become becoming an addict, whatever they have as an issue. Yeah, we've all got issues. ठीक है? Anyway, now impurities, yeah? Now, we all talk about the panj chor, so काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, अहंकार, है ना? So lust, anger, greed, attachment, ego. We all say those all the time, है ना? But then there's 5 other things. Yeah, now these, in this example today, on the slides you might say something else, but today I'm going to just relate them all to calm, all to lust. Yeah? So there's 5 other enticements which lead us to the way we think and the way we act. Yeah? So they're called Shabd, Saparsh, Roop, Gandha, Ras. That's what the 5 things are called, yeah? They're going to have slides on each one anyway, yeah? Now, how we get rid of all of this, yeah, is through the study of Gurbani, abolish all our sins, impurities from the mind. That's the aim. That's what we're supposed to do with Gurbani, to cleanse ourselves. So impurities, Shabd, yeah, it's what we speak, what comes out of our mouth, yeah? So in terms of relationships, what do? Yeah, you sweet talk someone, you try talking them around, be nice to them, yeah, entice the person, express love, fool others. That's what they do with those words. Yeah, you need to get the other person into the situation where you can get what you want out of them. Yeah, someone like me, foul mouth, anger expressed, hurt others, don't care. Yeah, so that's Shabd, yeah. So that's one of the impurities from your mouth. ठीक है? Saparsh, yeah, this is one of the biggest things, and that's a touch. Yeah, you say that's innocent touching, and is that innocent? Yeah. So the thing is, people say innocent touch of clasp, touch of relationships, Hannah. Your whole sexual journey starts from touch. ठीक है? Yeah, holding hands, hugging. Yeah. So I had a girl contact me on Instagram the other day. Yeah, and she goes, "Oh, we got a Gyanni at our Gurdwara, and he teaches Kirtan. At the end of the Kirtan class, he tries to hug all the girls. Full frontal hug, not sideways hug." She goes, "We say Fateh to him, and then he tries like hugging us all." Yeah, yeah, and it's not in the UK, so I can't deal with him. Anyway, and his visa's about to expire, so he's about to leave the country he's in anyway. But anyway, and you get that at camps as well, like 16 plus camps, especially like at the end of the camp, like you have the girls and boys are like, they'll be like hugging each other and stuff, like, see each other off, like, yeah, whatever, innit? Yeah. So Saparsh, we should, if we can, have no touch with the opposite sex, and with modern stuff as well, and because everyone's openly about being gay and stuff, and I'm not sure if you touch guys as well now, right? But anyway, yeah. But again, it's attachment, and it's an expression, it's an emotional expression of touching, yeah. And that then leads from one thing to the next. We've had cases of Impurities where they've got each other pregnant before the wedding, yeah. So that's how far this goes. So when you talk about relationships, yeah, we've had those cases in the UK, yeah, where they've got pregnant before the wedding, yeah. And you say, "Oh, I'm engaged with them, whatever." No, don't exist. Sorry. Yeah, but we'll go into that in a minute. Roop, yeah, so form, so the outline, yeah. So today, in today's society, what we got? Leggings, women wearing leggings and whatever. I go to the gym, yeah, the women might as well just walk around naked half the time, yeah, because there's nothing left to see. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's the society we live in, Anna. Yeah, but this goes for boys as well. If you've got Dolly, Anna, if you've got dead like me, then you're not going to show you, Anna. But the thing is, it goes both ways, Anna. Attraction, attachment, looking at human form, could be looking at children growing up, husband and wife as well, Anna. So it's in everything, Anna. So I've seen the root of something, Anna, or someone. So there's a sakhi about someone who sees a girl from afar off, walking, yeah, and he starts walking towards her, thinking she's a bit of alright. And his mom sees him on the way, and she says, "Tu kidhar muh chak ke chalna?" He goes, "I'm going to the care. I'm going to find my sister or something." And she goes, "Ode turi aadi." So the girl he was looking at in a sexual way, because he couldn't see her, she was walking back, and he didn't know it was his sister. Yeah. So that's roop, and that's how it dupes us. Yeah. Ras, yeah, it's to enjoy, taking the juice or quality from something else. So ras means that, but it's to enjoy. Yeah, so we get ras from Mr. Singhs, yeah. You might get ras from other things, playing games or football, whatever it may be, yeah. But it's that ras that entices us, yeah. And that happens again. I've put food here, yeah, but in sexual terms, because I wanted to keep it to that today, But naam japana, ras is good, and we should encourage that, yeah. So getting actual ras from naam japana is a good thing, and you should encourage that and get a sort of spiritual high from that and develop that and then grow that, Hannah. Anyway, Gand, Hannah. So that's the fifth one, Gand. Yeah, so it's Gandagi, Hannah. Having like, liking Gandagi, Hannah. So eating stuff which is filthy like meat. Eggs, people ask, why can't you eat eggs? It's a period, would you eat someone's period? Yeah? It's simple as that, that's what it is, you're eating a period. Yeah? So if you think it's healthy and it's got vitamins, try a period from someone else, Hannah. You know what I mean? Yeah? But anyway, yeah? And sexually, yeah, anything which is gand, after sex there's a foul smell, yeah? It absolutely pongs, yeah? So the thing is, that's there as well. And then sexually, people do things which they shouldn't do in terms of Sikhi, Hannah. So the thing is, that's for you to work out, yeah. But that's what they ganda chal dil na, Hannah. Jithe marji muh chatto jo marji karo, yeah. But anyway, yeah. Go on, you can get that kid back now if you want. The 9-10-year-old. I think we've done it all now, yeah. Yeah, you can go and get him now. Go and get him. All right. Okay, be quiet, quiet. All right, abolish impurities, yes. How you get rid of these things, yeah? So it's Naam Japana, yeah? That's Simran, yeah? Vichar of Gurbani or Sikh literature. So studying that and learning from the Sakya and acting upon that, or acting upon Gurbani, what it's actually saying to us, rather than just reading it mechanically. So listening to it in our lively situations of life day to day, Anna. Change your thought and deeds, yeah? So in Kaljug, they say you only get saja from the deed if you actually act upon it. But you got to, with these things, Anna, this Roops, Parsh, Gandharasana, it's all mental first. You have to think of it first. So if you can stop the thoughts as well, yeah, stop the act first, then stop the thoughts and cleanse the thoughts, then you won't ever do it. So we know of Sengs who have got to the avastha of Satogani, so even when they dream, they only think of good things, even in their dreams. So when we talk about Nami Pasha, Saint and Dasmi Pasha, the Seng I know, he's actually at that stage. He only thinks and dreams of good things as well. Anyway, finding a husband or a wife, yeah. So we've already done this LGBT, Hannah. Sikh only accepts heterosexual marriage. Sex for reproduction, not gratification. That's what Sikh says, yeah. But it doesn't mean, yeah. So that's the whole point. That's the aim. Yeah, it's called Nirmal Kam, so it's pure lust, which is only for that. But that's what you've got to try getting to. Yeah? Yeah, we've already mentioned this, Hannah. So if you are LGBT, Hannah, you can still be a Sikh, but you abstain from sexual activity, yeah, unless in a heterosexual marriage. And I would say if you're that way inclined, don't get married. I know personally a lot of people who are homosexual who've got married and ruined lives, yeah, and ruined households. Anyway, got them as well, yeah. So you might think, oh, I can date and find my partner, yeah. Oh, they've got to be like this, they've got to be quite dark, they've got to be fat, Hannah. There's some lard handles, Hannah, yeah. But you got them determine who your husband or wife is. That's what determines it. It's not your choice. So even if you think you had a choice, ke pend di hove, e jaat di hove, gora rang hove, yeah, that don't actually, you think you got choice, but it's your actual karam in terms of your previous sins that you've committed, which you now need to repay with that partner. That's what it actually is. It might sound harsh, but that's what it really is. So it's your lekha jokha with that person. So it's lekha for you to get married to that person because of what you've already done in previous lives. That's who you're going to get married to. So you just being attracted to that person, all that falling into place. That was part of the karma chakra anyway. You just had no control over it. You thought you did, but you didn't. So if you start dating and get a bad name for yourself, you're just wasting your time, because who you can have your marital partner, it's going to be that person anyway. Yeah, badnami karke bejo. Yeah. Choice, dating. Dating is not allowed because everyone's your brother and sister until you've done Jar Lama. So even if you get engaged, it doesn't matter what you do, until you've done the Lama, they're still your brother or sister. It's simple as that. So what I would say is limit all communication with that person, even if you get engaged. So we know millions of cases in the UK where they get engaged, they start talking, and then 1 week before the wedding, oh, pataka baj gaya. Oh, I didn't like him now. I'm not sure. Yeah. We've had other weddings where they get married and 1 week later the girl's back home, they spent 20 grand, 40 grand on the hall and party and all that, and it's just done. Yeah. But the thing is, you can have an assisted marriage. So if you think, or you like someone, you can get your parents involved and you can actually like sort of have a conversation with the person. But again, after that, you should limit contact and no physical contact at all, even holding hands. Yeah. So there's people on the internet, they get engaged. Yes, on Instagram. Oh, my engagement at the Gurdwara. Here's my, yeah. 6 months later, might as well rip that Instagram page up, yeah, because now they're with someone else. And this is Amritaris. And it happens all the time. ठीक है? Anyway, Kurmai is the engagement, yeah? So the Kurmai, if possible, you're supposed to do a Sage part or a Kant part for it, for the Kurmai. On the day of the Kurmai, you do the Bhog for it, if possible, yeah? And I would say it's compulsory, because we live in Kaljug, yeah, and you're going to get screwed when you get married, yeah? So the Bhavani you do before, it might help you in that battle when you do get married, yeah? Because it's all rosy before the marriage, it's afterwards you find out. Yeah, because everyone gives you laddu, gives you presents, you go in a big car, you think, yeah, I'm the king of the world, and a week later you're on the floor, But anyway, yeah, at the least, yeah, it should be done in Maharaj's jury. So even if you don't do a Sage part or you don't do a Kant part, it has to be done in Maharaj's jury. Yeah, it has to be done in front of Guru Sahib. Both the bride and groom should be present. So now, in India and in Canada and places like that, people want to do the Karmanya and they want to do it in halls. They don't want to go to the Gurdwara. Don't see the point. Yeah, but the whole Karmai tradition was started at the Gurdwara. Kirtan to start the Karmai, yeah, Kirta Loriya Kam. So that Shabd is basically anything you do in the world, you always get Maharaj's asana and ask Maharaj to bless that Karaj, whatever it may be. Yeah. After the Kirtan of that Shabd, then they do an Ardas, they Hukamnama, and then the Karmai can take place. So the engagement can then take place. Most Gurdwara will then do Kirtan of this Shabd while the Karmai takes place, which is Satsantol Karpa Karma Karmai Aya Balram Jiyo. Yeah? Now that Shabd really is talking about marriage to God, Yeah? But they use that for the Karmai. Yeah? Most Gurdwara will sing that, Families can gift the bride and groom. This is what they're supposed to do, Gurmat and Sar. So not the box of, what do they bring? They bring that fruit basket, don't they? Yeah, I don't know why, yeah. Every Karmai fruit basket, yeah. And then, what does it be? Sone da kara for the brother or whatever, and then a mundi and all that. I don't know, yeah. And there's got to be a kambal in there somewhere, doesn't it? Kambal da kite hona, yeah. But anyway, Gurmat and Sar, they're supposed to give, both the bride and the groom are supposed to be present. Gurmat and Sar. There's no reason now in the modern world for the girl and the boy not to be present. In the past, society was different, so the girl might not have come out much and whatever, and the families might not have, they might be quite limited in what they do and travel and stuff. But now there's no reason why the girl and boy can't be there. They'll be on the bloody Instagram every day, sharing their thingies on their stories, whatever. So why not just sit in the Karmai as well in front of everyone? Yeah. So there's in Gurmat and Ansar, you're supposed to give a Karpan, Gatra, Kara, and you can give money, and that's PR. Yeah. Nothing else is required apart from those, so actual kakars. Obviously, if they're not Amritari, they're not going to feel comfortable giving a karpan, but they'll wear a karpan on the wedding day, at 10:40, yeah. But at the Karmai, they won't feel right, but that's up to them. Bride side should not be forced or coerced to provide more money or gold. It goes back to that deep end, ka paisa khaye, Gobind Singh jam tak kehlaye, which is in the Rehat as well, yeah. Which basically Guru Gobind Singh is saying, anyone who eats the money of daughters and sisters, yeah, jam tak kehlane. Now that Rehat is then, it's one of those, the Jan can make really harsh to stop Sikhs doing those practices. The SGPC Rehat says Karmai should not happen after the wedding and it is not compulsory to take place. So they're saying you don't have to do the Karmai, yeah, the SGPC, yeah. So in UK sometimes we have Karmai on the wedding day, to be fair, which doesn't make no sense, yeah, because the Karmai is supposed to be the engagement. You're already there for the wedding day, so why do you have to do the Karmai before you do the wedding? It just doesn't make no sense. Yeah? So jata Karmai pehla karo, jata nahi karo, it doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't hold no value. Yeah, now the SGPC Rehat as well, on this whole marriage process is very simple. It just basically says, get the jodi there, sit down, give the palla, get married. It doesn't mention any ardasa, really. Mentions one ardas at the start, doesn't mention any reading any shabds or singing. And then he does mention one other thing which we're going to discuss. Fixing the wedding day and invites, yeah. No astrologer or jyotshi or pandit should be used to set the date. So not looking at the Rashi and saying which day is pavitr for the wedding. It happens a lot in India, not necessarily in the UK. Yeah, but in India it does. Yeah. Saha gane na karhe bichar sahe upar ekankar. Yeah. Yeah. So it's saying basically, don't look at the dates, hana. Yeah. Sahe upar ekankar. God is above those dates. Yeah. Any auspicious days. That's in Gurbani. Yeah. On the invites for the wedding, yeah, you can write ekankar Sadgur Prasad in English. So one God is realized by the true Guru's grace. Yeah. But no Gurbani should be written on. Yeah, translation's fine, but not transliteration. So a lot of Sikh organisations in the UK who do a lot of prachar. I've got leaflets that they give out. 2 organisations, mainstream, big organisations, and they put transliterations on their leaflets, which is basically you can read the English as Gurbani. Yeah, as to be Adabi. ठीक है? Anyway, on the day of the wedding, yeah, you are not supposed to wear a kalagi. ठीक है? Because Guru Sahib is the sovereign in the Gurdwara. Guru Sahib is the Raja, he's the Maharaja. A kalagi on the stars, you know that plastic one that people wear? Yeah, like £2 one from India or something, I know, 50p one. Yeah, you're not supposed to wear it. So what they do, a lot of people is they'll wear it, come into the Gurdwara, then they get the sisters or the Babiyan, whoever they are, I don't know, yeah, to like do this photo ceremony and take the kalagi off the head. Yeah, which is actually Gurmat Ansar, is completely wrong. If you want to wear the kalagi, you take it off before you enter the Gurdwara. Yeah, so you shouldn't even enter the diwan with the kalagi on. So in the past, in Guru Karzana, where we've had prabandh ourselves, we used to stop the person walking into the diwan and say, do your stuff outside, take your photos outside the diwan. So if that was the door, we'd stop them there. But now it's become a thing where the person comes in, then takes it off. But you've already come in front of Guru Sahib, so you've already shown your sovereignty on that day. So it's just like, it's a ritual, Anna. Anyway, no red as well. Oops. Yeah, but anyway. No fanfare, no temporary beards. Yeah, no 10-foot kirpan. So people ask now, why do you why do you have to wear a 10-foot kirpan in your wedding? Yeah, most of us don't have a 10-foot kirpan when we take Amrit nowadays. Yeah, that's the majority of us. Yeah, on the wedding, why do you feel the need to take a 10-foot kirpan? Are you going to kill your wife afterwards? Yeah, and for people who are not Amritari, the 10-foot kirpan was really taken because the person was Amritari. That's why they wore a 10-foot kirpan. And then on top of that, there was a fear that your janj might get attacked on the way there or on the way back, so you need a shastra to kick some backside. Yeah? But nowadays, the guy can just about carry his pajama, let alone anything else. You've seen the videos on the internet, yeah, pajama le jana, kirpan ki farni bechare ne. Yeah? But the thing is, so there's no need for the 10-foot kirpan. Yeah? Fancy clothes, yeah. You can wear fancy clothes, but Maharaj is still the centre of attention. So Maharaj's Ramalle should be the best, and Maharaj should still be the centre of attention, not the jewellery. Yeah. So if the person's gone to Chiffons or whatever and spent £1,000, £2,000 on a suit, yeah, then spend 10 grand on the Ramalle. Yeah. Fir granthiyaan nu gala kar de ke sheti biyah nahi karde, oh nahi karde, yeah. And it's like, well, without Maharaj, you're not going to get married, are you? Yeah. Anyway, the melanie is not mentioned in any of the rites. Not in the SGPC, not what the Buddha Dal gave, not what the Taksalis gave, nothing. No mentions the melanie. So you know when you get to the car park and you're freezing and everyone's doing ardas, and you have to have like an exchange of kabaddi playing and then some gumbals and whatever. It's not mentioned anywhere, yeah. But I'm not going to lie, yeah. I did one melanie in Toronto, and I was on one side and Sanjan Alsingson was on the other side, and I was tempted to pick him up when we did the melanie, but I didn't. I behaved. Yeah. Thing is, it's not mentioned in Gurmat, so there's no need for it. That's the main point, yeah. If you do it, it's like nothing's going to happen, you took a photo of someone, you know what I mean? It's not a big deal, yeah. But in Gurmat Ansar, it's not needed. There's no reason to do it, Singing a Gurbani at the wedding, that's what should happen, not vulgar songs, yeah. And the Gurbani there's a certain section of Gurbani called Kooriyan. That's the shabds that they usually sing at the weddings. No superstitions, no manya, yeah. Manya, as far as I can work out, yeah, that paste, yeah, is basically just like it's a substitute for soap. That's all it was. Yeah, and the Bajara probably hadn't had a bath for 7 days, It's like, you have your person, in school or whatever, the person who has a weekly bath or an annual bath, It's like, that's what the wedding one is, That's all it is, with the manya. Yeah, I actually enjoy doing manya on anyone, I'm not going to lie, yeah. Because I just get the paste and shove it in their face and just, yeah. So I don't mind it, But in terms of Sikhi, and actually, there's no real reason. And if you ask anyone as well, no one can ever give you a straight answer. Manya kari diyan ya. Yeah, we say naam japi da ya kadal hai. Yeah, baiyan kari diyan. Yeah, that's how matte, that's how we work as Punjabis. Anyway, chura as well. Chura, girl has to have a chura, put it in milk, yeah, to make it pavitra and then onto the arms. Now a true chura should be made of ivory and then encrusted with jewels. That was the reason it was given. Yeah. So if you're going to do a chura, if you pour, then sorry, you can't do it then, can you? Really? Because it's supposed to be not this plastic one you get from India. Yeah, for 50p. Yeah, yeah. It's supposed to be actually made of jewels and all that. That's what's part of the process of the Nanaki Shak, or the mama paying or whatever and giving a lot of money towards the wedding. So that's what it was done for. But in terms of Sikhi, again, there's no reason of why we are doing it. Yeah, and in family situation, I'm not going to lie, I've done it. Yeah, I've put, you know what, sometimes you think, you know what, you know what I mean? We're only going to put it in the milk and put it on a arm, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But the thing is, there's no reason for it, and there's nothing that can justify why you're doing it. So Gurmat and Sa, just put a Karana, you know what I mean, if you have to. Yeah, she might not like it, but she can hit herself in the head with it. But anyway, suggested by Gur Sikhs for a Gurmat wedding, yeah, is do Asa Diwar and then have the wedding after that. Yeah, so that's what supposedly I've heard. I'm not read it anywhere, but Pratan Rehat is the jury comes in there, list Asa Diwar, and then they get married after that. That's what I've heard. But definitely everyone agrees on this. It should happen before 12 o'clock midday. The wedding should. Yeah, and you have weddings where the actual girl side and boy side are from Smethwick, and to get to Smethwick Gurdwara they still get late. Yeah, and they still have the wedding after 12 midday. Yeah, but it's supposed to be in the morning. Yeah, before midday. Anyway, day of the wedding, yeah. Bride's groom's side, this is where the SG piece of Maryada is really good. What they say is bring as little people as you can on the boy side for the wedding, or in agreement with the girl side of what they can handle or manage. Yeah. So that's what the SGP. That's basically saying you ain't gonna force the girl side. Whatever, yeah. So that's actually a really good thing, they've put in there. Langar, samosa obviously, upon arrival, you have to have that, this like it's Maryada, yeah. It's spring rolls now as well. But anyway, but then where does the pangat go? When was the last time you went to a wedding where someone sat on the floor to have those samosa? Can anyone remember? No, innit? So everyone pulls out the tables. It's a wedding. I say, "Biat te khana hai, table te khaunga on samosa." Yeah, but the Maryada is pangat, so he's supposed to sit on the floor. Obviously, it's harder to serve it and whatever, but that's the Maryada. Again, we pang the Maryada there for that. Breathalyze a test of everyone that comes to the Gurdwara on the wedding day. Because if you do, you probably won't have a wedding. Nowadays, the girl will probably be drunk from the night before, let alone the boy. Now, I've been in situations, I've been to weddings, and the girls have actually had alcohol on their breath. Because I sat near the one with my mum, and I've come outside and I said I could smell alcohol the whole way through, and it's none of the blokes around me because I'd have pulled them out. And she goes, "Shared kuri hobe." She goes, yeah, but so the night before, so you shouldn't be drinking alcohol the night before, and you shouldn't come under the influence. Yeah, going into the diwan. So this is on the wedding day. Yeah, yeah, bridesmaids and page boys. Yeah, ek paase kehande assi gode banna nega, assi biyah eda karna ya apne. Then you got bridesmaids and page boys. What is this? You have to walk in with this like, and then everyone has to look at the bride and whatever. It's just like, that's not Gurmat. And then the worst thing that I've seen now is like a Smethwick Gurdwara and other places. I'm not picking on Smethwick Gurdwara to the committee, just in case. Yeah. The thing is, what they'll do is people on the day of the wedding, they'll like put these pillars up as part of the decoration. So what they're actually trying to do is reenact the effect of a wedding in a church. Yeah. So it looks like a church when you're walking down the middle. Yeah. So that's what they have the effect, like white flowers and all that, white pillars and all this. Sorry if anyone's parents makes money out of those weddings, but anyway, and the decoration, yeah. Kirtan to a ramp the wedding, so Kirta Loriya come again, as a shabd is usually sang. Yeah, the girls sit on the left of the bloke, because the person who sits on the right is always more Satkaryog, which is the bloke. Yeah, now that's the Maryada for the wedding. You can agree with it, you can disagree with it, but that's the Maryada. In Gurmat, anyone who's on the right is always more Satkaryog. So when you do Katha as well, you have to put the Patti on the right. So the person who's reading the Gurbani, they're on the right, and the Kathavachik's on the left. Yeah. In terms of the wedding, the reason the girl's probably sat on the left is because in the majority of cases she's going to leave her house, isn't she, to go to the bloke's house. So it's not to say there's inequality, but it's to say that she's leaving, she's making more of a sacrifice on her, and that's why she's giving the palla from the bloke, yeah, and not the other way around. ठीक है? And then the Aram the Ardas, so there's somewhere in between here, I didn't put it in here and I forgot, and then I didn't get time to put it in. They'll the palle da shab. So firstly they'll do the Kita Loriye Kam, yeah, so that's asking Maharaj for permission. Then they do the Ardas, and the Aram the Ardas, all the Maryada that I've seen say the parents stand up and give permission for the wedding to start. Now the Khanakit and Jathan, other people, they get the whole of the Sangha to stand up for the Aram the Ardas, which I think is better, because all the Sangha are sitting there and they're listening to the Ardas, and some of them are saying Vaheguru at the same time, and it's like, why don't everyone just stand up and give Agya? So just the parents, it's when everyone's already there, you might as well still stand up, yeah. But anyway, take Hukamnama after the Aram. So that Hukamnama that comes then at that point for the Aram of the wedding, that's basically saying what's going to happen in your journey or advice for you. So if the Hukamnama comes out and it's really bad, and that means you're doomed when you get married, it's simple as that. You can accept you can disconnect it, it's up to you. So someone I know too, I went to his wedding, and that was the Aram the Hukamnama came, Manki Manhi Maherahi, which is like basically all your seva, everything you've done, all a waste of time. I walked out, I said, I'm going to the other Gurdwara Tushi in this Magam. I got, these guys are screwed. They got divorced 3 months later. But anyway, SGPC says at this point, after the Aram the Hukamnama, you give Sikha to the couple. So they're saying basically, like the speech in terms of Gurmat, you're supposed to tell the couple then before they get married that these are your duties according to Gurmat. And then most of the speeches I've heard, even from Gursikhs or Pracharaks, is like, oh, it's all about love and it's all about compromise, yeah, and that's about it, yeah. And that's what they keep saying, do parmara da melya, kuri ne jaake sas di seva karni, whatever, and that's about all they say. When really it should be basically, what's the point of getting married? It's to get to God, and it's a vehicle, and the whole point of Anand is to get to bliss from God, not from getting married to each other. But no one's going to say that on someone's wedding day, because it won't sound right, will it? But that's what Guru Sahib saying, Gurbani saying, yeah. But they say that that's when the Sikha should be given. So most weddings actually do the opposite, and they give the Sikha after the Anand Karaj, and by that time everyone's like, we want to leave, and no one wants to listen to the Katha. So that's actually a good thing. The Lama, so before the Lama start, yeah, so you've had the Ardas, then you do the Palle da Shabd, yeah, so to Palle tende lagi, yeah, Habbe Sakurave Ditte, which basically means I've seen that all relationships are false, so I'm now holding on to your Palla, God. That's what it's saying, yeah. It says all relationships are false. So we're reading that Shabd, then you're getting married. So the Palla is actually a permission of God, saying I've realised that everything's false. Yeah, so that's what that Shabd actually refers to, not to a marriage in terms of getting married to a physical person. Yeah, so that's the Palla. The father usually gives the Palla from the boy to the girl. So he's signing over, he's sort of, you could say, honour in an Asian sense, or his responsibility, yeah, but he's giving his daughter over, yeah, handing her over, yeah. So the thing is, that's what happens with the Palla. Now the Palla, I don't think it's mentioned in the SCPC one, I'm not sure, yeah, but that's, then the Anand Karaj starts. Now some people say, well, the Jewellery should walk level with each other. No, the girl walks behind the man, that's what the Maryada is, it always has been, that's been the tradition, yeah, so she's leaving her house, she's holding the Palla, she's been given the Palla, so she walks behind. It's not about inequality, yeah. You'll find about inequality is 4 weeks into your wedding, or before that, when you have your sas and your na and your nanans and stuff, and all the other loves like you on the inequality, yeah. So that's not the battle to win or lose, it's the ones afterwards, yeah. But the Granthi will read the first la of the part, and then the couple will stand, matha take, and start the Parakarma. So the Parakarma is the walking around, yeah. Brothers stand to assist. Why? Historically, it happened because the girl usually had a kond, so she's covering her face, yeah, and she's probably usually crying and never seen her husband. So it's the first day she's seen the bloke, yeah, on the wedding day, yeah, and she's probably emotional wreck, and she can't see where she's going anyway because she's got a kond, yeah. So if her brothers don't help her, she's probably going to walk into something else, yeah. And the only thing control she's got is she can pull him back on the Palla, and if he walks too fast, but other than that, she can't really do anything else, can she? So that was the reason the brothers used to stand. Nowadays, the girl will be there like looking at the bloke and like blowing him kisses and whatever, and he's like, you know what I mean? It's like, so that's neither here nor there today, you know. And Kirtan of the Lama, Hana. Yeah, sorry, I'm formed today because I hate weddings, Hana. But anyway, Kirtan of the Lama happens then by the Raggis, yeah. If you haven't got Raggi Jatha, then you can just do Satnam Vaheguru Jap while they walk around. What you can't do is read the la and then start walking around while the party is still reading it, and then just carry on reading it and walk around 4 times. So people have asked me that question. So the couple's supposed to sit down, listen to the la, the part, Matha take, then the Kirtan starts, or Satnam Vaheguru Jap, and then they walk around then. And then the second la, Hana. Now, some people do Simran during the Lama part, the Kirtan, Hana, in weddings, yeah. Now, my question is, if they do Simran during the Lama part, like the Kirtan, yeah, why does the couple then stand and pause at that point during the Parikrama? So it happens across the world, this does, yeah. So the Kirtan, start doing Vaheguru, Vaheguru, and then the couple will stop walking around and start doing the Simran or whatever, Hana. And then when they stop the Simran, they carry on walking. Yeah. Now I can't think of any logical reason. Does that mean the Simran's more important than your Parikrama? Yeah. Or why are you doing it? Yeah. Because you're doing a Parikrama to Maharaj, say you're a sacrifice to Maharaj, and your whole concentration is supposed to be on Maharaj. Yeah. But then you're stopping for the Simran. So is the Simran more important than the Lama and the Kirtan? Yeah. And then other people say Simran should never be done during Kirtan as well. There's some who are very right wing and they're part of the same Jatha who do it. Yeah, and they say Simran was never done as well, even by their leadership back in the day. And they say Kirtan should be in a role and Simran isn't allowed actually in Kirtan. Yeah, but anyway, that's just my little thing. I don't know why. I have no logical reason why you should stand. Yeah. At the end of the line, the first line, yeah, Mattate can be seated to listen to the next line. Yeah. Now there's a new tradition which has been introduced, especially into the UK, Hannah, which is you stand throughout the Lama, so you don't sit back down. So after the first line, you carry on standing. Yeah. The SGPC Rehat says that you stand throughout. Yeah. Now my question is, why do you stand throughout? If you look at Gurmat and look at all our processes, the only time you stand, 2 times in Gurmat you stand in the Diwan. Yeah. In terms of a process or a ceremony. Yeah. You stand for the Ardas to be at tension. And then you stand when there's an Amrit Sanchar, when you're in the Amrit Sanchar as a Abalaki. And the reason you stand in the Amrit Sanchar is so you can look into the Bhatta. Yeah? That's why you stand in the Amrit Sanchar. But other than that, there's no other place why you stand when Gurbani is being read. Yeah? So, in terms of Satkar for Gurbani, when the Bhatta is reading the Lana part, why are you standing up? Can you concentrate more when you stand up? Yeah, it just doesn't make any logical sense. And then historically as well, and all the Jathabandiya, even in India, I've been to Smagams in India and everything else, and they do the Lama normally, they sit down, carry on. UK wale pata nahi kitho panga shuru kar lende. Yeah, there's no logical reason apart from saying, oh, it's in that Rehat Maryada, but then that Rehat Maryada says eat meat as well. Feel we karo. Yeah, the Rehat Maryada says other stuff. Yeah, but that point, there's no logical reason of why you would stand. Yeah, to listen to your Lana part. Because you sit down, listen to part. That's the Maryada, you always do that. And if you do Jor Sahib, yeah. So the 4 Lama are competing like this, yeah, one by one, yeah. And now the reason we do a why we do a Parikrama, why we walk around, we're showing we're a sacrifice unto Maharaj, and it's taken us so many steps to walk around Maharaj. That's what it signifies, a Parikrama, yeah. So that's what it's signifying. It's not a mere ritual, yeah. It's not a 4 rounds and go to the pub and get drunk, Hannah, after the wedding. It's not just a ritual, Hannah. Anyway, extras, no dowry, so no daj. It's not allowed in Sikh. If the girl side force something onto the family, you can't do nothing. So you have situations where they put 20 grand into the girl's bank account, force a brand new car to the girl because they haven't given nothing. You can't stop certain things, but you can't ask for it. Yeah, and make it compulsory. Yeah. No financial pressure to receive or spend, no selling the daughter, no party, alcohol, meat or dancing. If you come into Guru Sahib, yeah, think of it like this. You come to Guru Sahib. So if Guru Gobind Singh is sitting there, because we don't believe in Guru Granth Sahib as a Guru, we believe in Guru Granth Sahib as a book on these weddings. So we come to Guru Sahib, we keep our dari, blue Peter dari, wear a turban for a day, have a 10-footy kirpan, come and get married, yeah, get to the hall, throw the dastar off, shave your dari off, might not shave it now because it's in fashion, nothing to do with Sikhi, yeah, so you shave the dari off, throw the kirpan, eat meat, drink shrab, yeah. You haven't had sex with someone else. You might have done that on your stag already. Yeah? So the thing is, there's no sort of, you're not getting married without Guru Sahib, so people do it out of compulsion that they have to go to the Gurdwara, look ki kehna, yeah. So it's all like a sort of thing that they do just for local lajja, for nak, but there's no satkar for Maharaj underneath that, yeah. Come home, so the jury have to either been at the Gurdwara or been to the party, whatever. When they come home, the mother-in-law gets a jug of water and milk mixed together, whatever it is, I don't know, it might just be milk and she does pani barna over their heads. If they're lucky, she might bang them in the head when they does it, yeah. And then she's supposed to drink it, and they're supposed to stop her and all this. I don't know, yeah. I was like, just break the teeth or someone on it. But anyway, and then the couple are supposed to sit down in the house and force them to drink hot milk. Yeah, I don't know why. And it's like, you've been through a bad day and I'm duddu pilo na soja, but yeah, just like, yeah. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, and then in weddings, and I like what the Sikh they given us. So compromise in your marriage for everything, and I compromise everything, and I suffer, and or enjoy, and then die. Yeah, that's it. That's the story of your wedding, and your marital life. Yeah, yeah. Now the struggle is, yeah, living in the world, yeah, but learn that God is only Sukh Swarupana and attach yourself to Him. Yeah, learn to detach from the world. That's supposed to be the process. So if you think there's Sukh in the wedding, and when you realise there isn't, yeah, there actually isn't no love in the world, yeah, and it's a struggle, then that's supposed to help you get attached to God. So a lot of girls I know, they become a lot more religious when they get married. So because they know they're screwed in their situation, yeah, so they change then, yeah, and they become quite religious, even if outwardly they might not be, but the thing is, internally they are, and that's where their bhavana is. But the blokes just carry on as normal, because the bloke's like sitting at home in his castle, he's got his wife, he's got his mom, and they've got their battles going on, and he's stuck in the middle, sitting on the wall, getting his shot on both angles. Anyway, that's it for today. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.